Hello. Hi there. Well, welcome. I've just gone on now. I guess I'll wait a little bit until I talk more now. Whew. Well, okay. For those who don't know me, if you're watching the replay, my name is Linda. I am Norwegian, but I live in Spain. I am a teacher and I love to crochet. Hi, Irma. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. I have just gotten home from the ranch where I spent the night over at my friend's house. Well, her apartment. She's gonna stay there at least until the summer, so I'll be going there every now and then. It's an hour from here, so I'll be staying from Saturday to Sunday, and at Christmas I'll be staying more time there. So yeah, and I just got in the door. Hello, Rosie, and hello, Linda Snyder. Welcome. I'm actually weaving in the ends of a sweater that I actually said that I would correct the neckline. And then I looked at it now and I thought, why on earth am I going to correct the neckline? It's not that bad. So I'm just gonna weave in the ends so I can bring this with me to the market at high school, middle school, high school that I'm going to on Tuesday. Oof, this was difficult to. I think I have to go the other way. There and there. In there. And there. Is that enough? Maybe a little bit more. There. Let's see. Cut off that one and cut off that one. Oops. I brought with me my sweater, the black one that I'm doing, to my friend at the ranch because I wanted to finish it. And I was hoping that she had a skein of black merino extra fine, but she didn't, so I could not finish it. So I'm wondering how I can finish it because I do not have another skein of black. Or if I have, it is very well hidden among all my skeins all over the place. I don't know. I did go through my things not that long ago, so I don't think that I have it, but I kind of hope because I entered the internet store where I normally buy that yarn, and they don't have any black skeins left. They have 3 blue skeins left because I also think that I will need that. But I don't want to buy 3 skeins and nothing else. That's kind of stupid, I think. But I think I'm gonna give her a call or text my contact at that store and ask her if they will get the yarn in at any point so I can get my black yarn. I really hope so. That was that sleeve. And then the other sleeve. I have some ends here as well. I have been a little productive anyway when I was at the ranch. I didn't finish them, but I kind of made 2 gingerbread men and a Santa. So I'm pretty happy about that. I didn't finish them because I forgot to bring 2 things. Forgot to bring the stuffing, the filling, and I forgot to bring the color for the face of the Santa. So the 1 gingerbread man I didn't need filling for the arms because it's small. So I stopped at the frosting on the head so I can stuff it from there. And the other one, I finished the arms, but I have to stuff them a little because it's bigger and it will be a lovey. Maybe a lovey would be nice. It's a lovey just that it's not stuffed, so it's very squishy, and I mean, better that way. But I want to stuff it, even though I kind of like watching, seeing those lovies actually. Let's see if we can do a good job on these. I do not like weaving in these ends for on the knitting. I feel like I'm not doing a good enough job. My friend is always complaining at me. I think my mom as well. No, you shouldn't do it that way. I don't know. I think I'm doing the same as they tell me, but I don't know. I don't know. Yesterday morning, I went live a little bit, kind of just early in the morning here in Spain. Because I got up at 5 or something, but then I ate something, 8 not 30 or something. I thought, well, let me just go live because I was gonna finish something. I think I was just doing something that I thought I want company. So I went online, and there were a couple of people there, not too many, but it was okay. But I just stayed on for an hour. Let me see, which one is it now? Is it that one? Is that enough? Or let me go. This is not good. Well, let me just cut it off. Rosie said, I prefer stuffed, especially when something is small. Yeah, I agree. When it's small, it should be stuffed. Yeah. Just that, let me see. Where's the small one? Yeah, this is the small one. I'm thinking, well, these are a little bit stuffed. It's stuffed with a yarn that was so brava. That was, and the rest. I mean, the beginning and the ends of the brown and the white. It's stuffed with that, and this as well, and some other yarn maybe, but they're not too stuffed. But I have to stuff the rest of it. So this is that, and then I started a bigger one. You can look at this difference in size. And I made 2 of these arms that I'm going to attach, but I have to stuff them first. And then I made another Santa. I've woven in everything, done everything else. Just the head is missing, and this hats and this beard and hair and whatever, So yeah, what size is this compared to this one? Oh, I thought maybe it would be bigger, but it is actually a little shorter. That's good. So I think I've been a bit productive, even though I couldn't finish. The sweater. And Rosa said, yesterday I was fast asleep when you went live. Yeah, I thought so, but I thought I'd send you the message just anyway, just in case. I was sure you were asleep. I'm sure that if you were awake, you would have been there. But yeah, that's perfectly fine. You have to sleep as well, Hello, Erin. Welcome. Welcome back. Here we are trying to weave in some ends, making this sweater suitable to go to market. Hopefully, I can bring this to market and sell it. I wonder what I'll price it. I should price it like 70, 80 euros. Actually, I should price it more than 100 euros, but I'm not going to do that because people not from Norway wouldn't appreciate, I don't know everybody, but most people wouldn't appreciate and understand the work that lays behind this. If I sold this in Norway, I would have gotten 150 euros or more. Maybe 150 instead of 200, since it's not a professional. I'm not a professional, so there will be kind of a little bit, not a mistake maybe, but like the neckline is not the perfect way, made the perfect way. but it functions. It works fine. But yeah, so I'm thinking 60, 70 euros I should get. It's beautiful. I really love it. I mean, when I've woven in all of these ends, I'll show you. I know that some of you have seen it before, but it's been a while because it's just been laying here waiting to be corrected. And then no, not gonna do that. I did correct the blue one though, the Eastlanded, so I'm gonna bring that one too. And today I went by a store to pick up some stickers to put on as price tags instead of doing the thing. Whether it takes a lot of time with the tag, with the thread and everything, I'm just gonna stick it on, I think. I'm not sure though, but that's something I have to do tonight and tomorrow night because on Tuesday it's on. And actually I have to bring a lot of the things out in my car tomorrow evening so that I'll be ready Tuesday morning to go to work and then leave directly for the market. And I was thinking, it would be such a, not a struggle, but a bit chaotic with me having the show with the children the same day, Tuesday, but it won't because everything is at school and everything is in order. We sang and did all of these things, sang and read for the parents on Friday, and it went perfectly well. So it will go great on Tuesday as well, I'm sure. And I don't have to bring anything from home. Well, I should have. There is something I have to get from the kitchen at school. That I have to remember. Oh. Erin says, is it like the blue ones you made? No, it's not. It's not like that. I'm going to show you on this side. You can kind of see it, but not really. You can see the ugly part of it. You know what? I'm going to tell you a story. I made a sweater like this. Not this pattern, but, color works. 2 or 3 colors, I think. For a little girl in Belgium. The niece of a friend of mine. I made for his whole family. I made them sweaters, almost the whole family. And then this niece got it as well, and they sent me a picture. Thank you so much for the sweater. She wore it, and she wore it like this. And I told them, okay, but it is the wrong side, the wrong way out. What? Isn't it supposed to be like that? No. And they turned it and, oh! I thought this was so beautiful. Maybe that will be if this is beautiful, it's either a compliment to me or it's that they don't know what this is. Maybe it's a little bit of both. I'm not a perfection. I mean, I'm not a professional, but maybe the backside isn't as bad as it could have been. And Rosa says, I saw a machine-made pullover for 90 euros at the Christmas market. Yeah. So I could absolutely take more. I have my own. I have this in the blue that is my size, and it's with thicker yarn and with thicker needles. My friend says that, you've used too thick needles. But I wanted to do that. So it's very elastic. And it fits me very well. So, and I have always said that if I don't sell it, I'm going to have it for myself. I said that if I don't sell it at the Christmas market at that church, I would have it for myself. But now I get another chance to sell it. So I will try again. And if not, okay, I will keep it. And then you'll see me wearing it at some videos, some vlogs or vlogmas or whatever. And I'm going to sell that for 80. I mean, I'm going to put the price for 80 because it's big also. And Aaron says, I thought you made blue one like that also. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have made a blue one. Yeah, the one that is my size that I wore. That's true. I thought you meant the blue one that I've been working on lately. This one. It is not this one. What's the front? Oh, I haven't woven in the ends. Up here. Okay. I have I have work to do on this as well. That was good that I saw that. I have to sew this down. So this is not this pattern on the red one. These are two different patterns. They're both very beautiful. Says maybe that was the one that I was thinking. Yeah, I think it must have been. Rosie says Austria is much more expensive, especially at Christmas markets. Yeah, I remember that one. I thought you made the same design as the red one on a blue sweater. Yep. It's a lighter blue. It's a more light blue than the one I showed you right now. A little bit lighter. It's lovely. I think it's lovely. And I think it fitted me perfectly. So if I don't sell it, I'll be wearing it. I'll be wearing it to school. I just tried it on. I don't want to wear it since I'm going to sell it. But last chance for people to get it on Tuesday. Let's see. Here are some more threads. Ooh, this is not looking so nice. And it's in the middle. A bit too bad, but okay. What are you guys working on right now? Is anyone working on some Christmassy themed project? Or is it still, maybe it's some orders, or maybe it's Christmas presents? Or socks, or maybe a stocking, Christmas stocking? I think maybe I should make a Christmas stocking. Oh, I should have put that in the calendar, in the advent calendar. I haven't done that. I should have known better than to lie to one as beautiful as you. Yeah, I should have known better to take the chance on ever losing you. But I thought you would understand. Can you forgive me? I should have known better. Should have known better. Jim Diamond in the 80s, it must have been. Okay. Linda is working on small angels. Oh, that seems so lovely. I should make an angel someday. I made one last year for the crib, for the nativity scene, but I should make another one. And Erin, I'm working on a hat and scarf set. Just finished another scarf and a cowl. Cowl, that's the neckline thing, right? And a stocking, Linda. Cool. And Rosie's finishing the hat. Not much progress. Well, you need to take some breaks sometimes. I actually, my finger, especially this finger, but also this and this a little bit, and then the hand, they keep sleeping. Kind of like when I'm working on something, knitting or crocheting, they kind of get tingly and numb. So I have to relax a bit, 10 seconds, and then I'm off again. Erin says, did I show you the angel mandala I'd made? I don't think so. Did you? I don't think so. On on my community post. I'm so bad at that community post. I don't kind of don't understand, or I don't use it much. Or did you send me an email? Or did you think that you sent me an email? Yeah, send it on an email. I will weave in a couple of ends and then I'll go watch. Oh, this is woven in. I have to cut it. Here. And I guess you give me permission to show it on screen as well. I have my other Mac right here, so I can do that now. Yes, I can. Thank you. Thank you, Erin. Last week it was kind of cool at the ranch. This week actually, from Sunday, no, from last Friday, Saturday, until this Friday. So I went to see them on Saturday, Sunday, and on this Thursday there were people from Canada and a couple from the USA, and it was so nice. And on Thursday I got to meet the only one that I actually knew from before. She asked, "Where is Linda? Would I get to see her before we leave?" They were going to Norway after the whole group. They went on Friday. So my friend who's living at the ranch asked me, "Would you come down? Because she's asking for you. Do you have the timer and energy?" And I'm just, "Oh, I don't have the time. I don't have the energy, but I'll prioritize that." So I did go. And it was very nice. I spent supper. I ate supper with them, and then I stayed there for 3 hours or so. So it was nice, really nice. Am I doing the right thing now? I think so. Oh, I should have gone the other way. Oh no. What's this? Oh. I should have gone the other way. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous, then I'm dreaming something wild. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous, and I'm child in your arms. Every now and then I get a little bit terrified, and then I see the look in your eye. Turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit nervous. Turn around, right. Let me see if I've got that email. Yes, I have. Wow. And seriously, can you do that? Is that possible? Wow. Wow. I have to. There. We can see the whole most of it. It is so gorgeous. How on earth can you do that in the middle and then go around the round thing after? I guess it's probably not that difficult, but making that angel, it is so cute and adorable. It's really, really pretty. So fascinating. A lot of different stitches, I guess, that I do not understand it. I'm not a professional, but it's gorgeous. Those beautiful alas wings and this kind of skirt and the glory above the head, and really, really pretty. Kudos to you, Erin. Very, very nice. Beautiful. It was hard. I bet it was hard. Whew. Yes, amazing. I wouldn't wrap my head around where to start. Of course, I guess you have to follow a tutorial or patterns if you're a good pattern reader, which I'm not. But amazing. Are you keeping it for yourself, or is it a gift for someone, or an order, or you're gonna sell it, or what's the idea? Or just for fun? Well, maybe not just for fun, since it was so difficult to do. But it's very much fun when it's done, I guess. It was a gift, yeah. That was my Mount Everest, as I say, for my crochet software. Yeah, that would have been my K2, because K2 is more difficult to climb than Mount Everest. Even though Mount Everest is higher, K2 is the second tallest mountain in the world, but it's far more difficult to climb. And Linda says, awesome. Did you use thread or yarn? Yarn. Yeah, it looked like yarn. Not like this very, very thin yarn. I do not like using very thin thread. 25 inches wide. 25 inches. Let me find my tape measure. I don't have it here. No. I don't know where it is. This is 10 inches. 10 inches. Like this wide, maybe. That is quite wide. Oh. Big. Big work. Awesome work. Great job. Oh, 63.5 centimeters. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, 2 of these and a little bit more. Like there. More or less. An inch and a half more than that. Then double that. Yeah, big. Yes. Applause for Erin. Or short applause. Sometimes we say that at school. Short applause. Bum. Well, not in my class though, but sometimes it's just the older students, instead of applauding for every person having had their presentation, they just say short applause. Bum. So it's the same for everybody, instead of yay, woohoo for some and for others. Oh no, I want it the same way. Do I? No, I don't. Don't want that. La 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 la. Do, 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 da, 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 da. I don't know if you have the same thing in your countries, but in Norway, it's been a tradition to make programs, Advent programs, that have an episode a day, 24 days. For you, it would be 25, right? Just like Vlogmas, but for TV. And the first one I remember, and I think it was the first one they made, it was a national TV who made it. It was about a shoemaker living in a small town, and the snow was falling. That was, of course, in studio. They made it in the studio, and it was so cozy. And every day there was these shelves in his window. It was 24 shelves, and there was one pair of shoes in every shelf. And every day a person came by to pick up their shoes. And then one pair was always left for next and next, and they didn't know who it were from and were for, and it was for a little girl. And in the end, the 24th, she got it and stuff. And in that, it's for children, right? And some kind of cozy for the children, and some things to learn for the children, and yeah, very nice. And then from those, and then they made others more not popular, but more fun and woohoo cool things. And then after a while, like in the early 2000, there was this guy who made parodies from these calendars. We call them Christmas calendars. And he made uh different, what do you call them, characters. He was playing different characters, and then there were other actors that went was there as well. And that was when reality shows had become a thing. So he kind of made fun of, or like took ideas from the reality thing, that every there was it was called the Santas or the gnomes on the farm or whatever, in the barn, the gnomes in the barn. And every day they ate porridge, of course, because that's typical for Christmas, at least in Norway. And they had tasks that they had to complete, and then somebody would win, and every day one would be voted off, or at least they would be off for some reason. And one of these characters, or it was actually one of the other actors, he was sent off again and again and again. He came in again because one got ill and one had to go to the hospital. Maybe, I don't remember because it's a long time ago. Maybe someone knocked him down or something, and they had to take away that person. Yeah. And he came back in again, but he was voted off again and in again and off. So these things, and it was so fantastically made, that parody of the realities, different realities mixed together in a Christmas calendar. And there was Christmas hearts, of course. They had to put up their Christmas hearts of a gingerbread when gingerbread moss, when they were voted off. And in the end, there was a winner, and the winner was he was allergic to nuts, and for the last day or something they were eating nuts, and but he won. I don't remember, but from that they have made so many new calendars as well. It's so crazy cool. And this weekend with my friend, I've been watching 7 episodes of one type and 6 episodes of another type. uh, it's so fun. It's just 25 minutes each, and they're all, not all, but yeah, they're kind of all parodies of reality shows. And the actors, sometimes they are playing characters and sometimes they're playing themselves, and they are themselves, but they have fun, so they kind of overplaying, like oh, I'm so they're kind of playing along, so it's so cozy and nice. And I've just been enjoying my weekend watching those shows. I don't remember why I started saying that. I think I had a reason, but I forgot. I totally forgot. Did I finish now? I think I only have under the sleeves, under the arms left. I think that. Now I'm gonna turn it so you can look at it. And Aaron says, I attempted it for a year, finally got it. Oh, yeah. In Spanish, we say, enhorabuena. Congratulations. Here is my sweater. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, I love this red color. I adore it. So I've just got one thing left. If I don't want them to what do you say? Have a bit airy under the arms. Thank you, Aaron. Rosa says, kind of reminds me of Jungle Camp. Do you know that? No, I don't know that. But is that something in English? from England or the USA or Austria, but it can be. They have made so many different, and now it was the Rampenisse. One of them was that there is this bad Santa who is trying to play tricks with them, and they don't know what the categories are or what the criterias are for going out. So the blue team or the green team. So the green Santas and blue Santas, and if they lose their game, the blues have to go to voting. So they go to the voting and they enter, and it could be like there are 11 chairs and 12 players. So the last one to sit, it's not sitting, so you're out. What? I didn't get to vote. It wasn't voting. It was just that. And then once there was a wallet there, and one of the boys, he just, I'm sitting here with a wallet, and it was a good thing. It could have been a bad thing, but it was some money. You can put it in your pocket, and it was you have immunity, or you're now going to give this immunity to another person, and you can take off your hat, and the next one you give it to can take off their hat until there's just one left, and that person has to go. And once it was this game, I don't know if you have it, I think so, on the table when you when we are playing cards and you get 4 likes, you're going to do this on the table with the thumb. And the last one to do that, when one does it, everybody can do it. And if you're the last one, you get a G, or a P for pig, right? And the next time you get an I and a G. And when I came into the room, this bad Santa was sitting in front of them, watching them sit down, right? And he had kind of like a table in front of him, and he had his thumb up like that on that table. And this one person saw that, and she just, okay. And the next one, the rest, what are you doing? Oh, and everybody. And the last one, what? Oh, he had to go. So, and once there was a little package, and the girl who had done this first, she thought, this could be something positive. I'm going to try to get that. And she was first in the room. But then the next one, she came jumping over her, kind of grabbing the parcel. So she got it. But then she opened it, and it said, I was voted off or something from the show the 7th of, today actually. So it was a t-shirt with that. So she was off. So yeah, it's so cool with all of those things. Very cozy. And Risa says, it's always after Christmas. Celebrities go to jungle camp and have to do crazy challenge. Yeah. And those are the reality things. One of them. And there are a lot of reality shows. We have so many in Norway. Like Masked Singer. I guess you've heard of that. I don't think Masked Singer has been been kind of in this this parody, but like Traitor. I know that in in England they have Traitor, but I don't think, do they call it Traitor? It's kind of like in an old castle, and 2 or 3 people are traitors, and the others are supposed to find out who is the traitor and vote them off. And if they don't vote them off, they'll be killed in the night. So they've gotten inspiration from that and from other reality shows. Also, something called The Game. I'm not sure if that's the same. In Norwegian, it's called The Game. Some people living in a house, and there are when they're voted off, they go to a secret room in that house, and they have to do some chores that are too bad. and they can come back in the game and they win money and blah blah blah. So yeah, a lot of these shows in Norway. Hi, Manuela. So nice of you to join. And Rosie says, okay, yours makes fun of the reality. Yes, they make fun of those reality shows, like the characters or some of the characters and some of the thing. They take inspiration from the tasks of those reality shows and they use them and they mix them so that the players don't know what have they done now. It's just all a big mix, but it's very fun. Yeah, you know, the Masked Singer, yeah. And that's a lot of fun to guess who's that? Who can that be? But this year, the Norwegian Masked Singer, up until, well, we also watched that a little now. But there have been so many unknown, well, not that maybe they're not unknown, maybe it's just that I'm living in Spain. Yeah, but it's not like too famous that everybody knows them, I guess. At least when you live abroad. But yesterday was pretty cool because actually they were singing duets, and this girl was singing duets with twin brothers Marcus and Martinus, who are quite famous in Norway and Sweden and somewhat in Europe. And it resulted in, and that person, when they were singing, I thought, why isn't this girl singing? The boys are singing everything. But then I saw, no, they don't use their microphones. Oh, it's the girl singing. This must be their sister because she's also an artist. She's just 17, but and it was her because she had to take off her mask, and then she revealed that she was the sister of those boys. So that was pretty cool that she sang together with her brothers. I'm sure they knew it was her. Yeah, Manuela says, hi, Aaron. I always think about my dear friends. Yes, we love you, Manuela, and I really hope you're fine and that you are coming along again. Working, working. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Guess you have a lot to do, as you have said as well, with the dogs and everything. Uh, Manuela made a tutorial for the chevron shawl. And Erin says, I was looking on your channel, Manuela, I guess. I'm going to make a hexi cardigan. Yeah, hexi cardigans are so cool. I have I only made one? I think I've only made one. And I turned it into like that. Oh, whew, I wonder what that was. I turned it into, yeah. Um, but what I like is that you can do something in the back, in the middle of the back, something other than what the cardigan is. I had a yellow cardigan and I made some yellow flowers granny squares, and they were pretty gorgeous. I loved them so much. Ever since I have never made one, but I think of Manuela when I think of making one. Yeah, it's not difficult. She makes them all the time, I think. But she makes other things, so it's not all the time, of course. Making shawls, but mostly cardigans, right? You're still on the cardigans. I can see you when you have your we have put them on. Let's see if we can do this here. want to show you a photo on my phone because I think I showed you that I was making some models for stockings and gingerbread men that I was going to bring to school so the children would sew them. And I had to make those holes in them with my tool, with my stabbing tool. I felt like I could be a murderer for a day. No. And I want to show you the result. Well, the gingerbread on the left is mine, but look at these. These are... Why is there so many things on this page? What? This is in the way. No. Okay. Good. Okay, now we can see it. Look at this. Isn't this gorgeous? They are 6 years old and they've made this. I made the one on the left, the gingerbread man. But my students, 6-year-olds, have made these. There are stickers and bling stickers in the middle, but look at the stitches. Of course, there are some mistakes and some flaws, but that is just charming. This is so great. I'm so proud. And here are some more. Really, really nice. Look at that, huh? Did I make another one? No, it was that. Yeah, here was one more. Just above the ornament, Christmas ornament. It's so nice. Oh no, now I see. This girl, she just takes everything. She used all the eyes. Look at this, she used all the eyes on top there. Is that eye? No, it must be the bling. It's the bling. Sorry, it's the bling. It looked like eyes now. It seemed like she had taken all of the eyes that we were going to use for the snowman and other things, but it's not. It is bling. Oh my! I thought I had a pickle to, pickle to pick with her tomorrow. Yeah, it's so cute. Emanuela says, yes, making cardigan again is my passion. Yeah, it is. And Erin says, you make beautiful cardigans, Manuela. Yes, absolutely. And Rosie says that Manuela is 100 times faster than her. Yeah, they are talented. But of course, I know that the results have become far better than if I hadn't made those holes, because then they would just make these long stitches far apart. But now they had a goal. They had to go in this hole and this hole. So that wasn't a bad idea, actually, that I had to do that. If I hadn't done that, it would have not looked that great. That is for sure. But anyways, I'm really, really proud. It's so beautiful. Why is this so... Let's see. I have to go back here to go for the other side. And then I'll be done with this sweater in just a couple of minutes. And Manuela says, yesterday I got happy mail, only don't know who it's from. And maybe Santa, says Rosie. Yes, it must be Santa. It's not me. I can assure you it's not me. Could have been me. It's not. It is not. I haven't had the time to do anything. I'm still figuring out a way to make loose balaclava get to her. I think maybe I can do. Actually, I talked to one of the Canadians that was here and kind of asked, do you live in... Well, she was in Canada. I knew that. But how is the tariffs where you're at? And it was also bad. So I wouldn't ask her. But then there were a couple from Ohio, but I didn't know them that well. but I know one from Ohio, so I may ask her or somebody else this summer, if I see them in this summer, that is, if they can bring it and send it from their hometown, so it will be cheaper. I'm still having that in the back of my mind. I do not want to go back on my promise, even if it will take me a whole year. I will try. I guess I shouldn't promise that I will get it there, but I'm going to still say that I will try. So it's still sitting on top of my shelf. The package, I mean. Wrapped up. Sweater is done. Hopefully Rosie getting yarn for Christmas is the best. Absolutely. I hope to get yarn. No, I'm not. I don't have. I don't need anything for Christmas. I have enough yarn as well. But it's good to get yarn. I agree. Well, I guess maybe my children at school. I mean, the parents and stuff. Maybe they will. I don't know. It'd be awesome. I've gotten that for the last years. Summer and Christmas. I don't expect to get anything though. I don't. But I do not want flowers because I can't take care of them. I don't want to. It wasn't Rosie either who sent you. And Manuela says, I made a video of it, but the person didn't come forward. Secret Santa. And Erin has way too much yarn. Yeah. Know about that. Here we go. It is beautiful. It is a medium. It is done. Every end is woven in. Let's see if I can. I don't think I can. So a little bit in the middle there. You can maybe tell that it is woven in there. But I don't think it's too bad. Of course, when it's so much just thread instead of like this, here you cannot tell where the ends are woven in. But down here you can tell a little bit. At least one here you can. Maybe I should try to stretch it a little. Well, maybe if I iron it. I haven't already ironed it once, but I can do that again. So that's done. But then the blue needs some work. But of course, also, maybe I shouldn't do this now because I want to kind of have a little quiz with you. Or maybe I could do that at the same time. It's going to be kind of like a little Christmas quiz with some songs. And I'm going to ask you a different question each time. Some of them will be the same questions, of course. And we'll see if anybody knows anything about these songs. I bet you do. Some more than others. And Rosie says, I will go shopping at home for Christmas. Have nice stuff and did not use it. I will go shopping at home for Christmas. Have nice stuff and did not use it. I didn't understand that. Is it a a store called Home? Or I will go shopping at home. Like you have so many things at home that you go shopping in your drawers and stuff, and then you decorate with those because you have nice stuff and you haven't used it yet. Maybe that's what you're saying. Thank you, Manuela. Yes, I think it's beautiful, that red one. It's so vibrant. I really love that color and I love the pattern. Marius it's called. And I even got authorization to sell it, to make it and sell it, because I make it by hand. It has to be made by hand in order to get the license to sell it. And I have that. I got it last year around these times because this lady ordered one from me and I just, now I think I have to ask for the license. So I'll be not doing something illegal. It's not like criminal, but you know. Erin says that she has too much yarn, and Manuela says we never have too much yarn, Erin. Yeah. And Erin needs more hands. Yeah, exactly. That would be awesome. It would be awesome to be an octopus, right? So you can just knit and crochet for items at the same time. Don't they have 4 brains as well? So they can spend each brain with 2 hands, 2 tentacles. Well, maybe not too much, but more than I can crochet in a long, long time. Yeah, me too. Me too. Online shopping, Manuela. Yeah, online shopping is good when they have what you want. My online store does not have the black yarn that I need. I have 3 of the blue skeins that I need, but then again, I don't want to order just 3 skeins of that and nothing else. So then I have to buy some more yarn that I kind of don't need, for now at least. Oh, well. Yeah, I have loads of that yarn, merino extra fine, that she also wants for some hats. But that will be for between Christmas and New Year's and January to make those. And I will have 2 sweaters left also. Whew, it's kind of taken a toll on me, all of these sweaters. It's a bit much. It's a bit much. Oh, no, I have to start this white one. I'm just gonna weave in a couple of ends here, and then I will find the quiz that I have been preparing for today. Well, there are only 5 people here, or am I wrong? I'm gonna refresh to take a look. I'm gonna leave and then come out. 5 people, okay. Rosie says, I plan to use some yarn, etc., for my stock before buying more. Yeah, that is the best when you can. I can't for these, since she wants exactly that. She wants the black yarn, and I don't have any more. I'm hoping I can just find it in a box somewhere, in a basket somewhere. But I don't know. I think I've kind of think that I've looked everywhere. I guess I haven't looked everywhere, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to look a little bit more, so maybe I will be saved. Saved by the bell. Saved by the black. This is long. Why is it so long? Hello, Kitty! Kitty Lane! And Kitty says, I only purchase yarn for orders. Yeah. Now it is kind of like that. When I have these orders for these sweaters, I need to order that yarn. But when I don't have it, I can't get it. And that's too bad. It's a pity. It's really a pity. It's so pretty, oh so witty, oh so pretty and witty and bright, la 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 la. I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and white, bright, white. And this one, and then I think I can start sewing the neckline after this. Little white one here, little white one here, a white yarn here on the blue. I feel good, do 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 do. I know that I should, do 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 do. Feel good, do 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 do. A little bit more. There. Quiz, please, says Manuela. Yeah. Okay. Quiz. Let's see. What I have tried to do now is finding some songs, Christmas songs, English ones, and I will try to sing them. Some of it. Maybe I'll sing it in Norwegian. And then there will be different questions for each. Well, maybe the question is the same, but some of them have more than others, more answers than others. So, for example, this song, you can get points for this and that and this and that, right? So if you say the year it's made, more or less, you get a point. If you say who wrote it, who wrote the text, who wrote the melody, if you would know that, or who sings it, you get a point. If you know what the name of the song is, of course, you get a point. Yeah, different things like that. Okay. So for this first one, it is just that. What is the name of the song? Which year, more or less, is it from? And I'll think that with a year, you can just write a year once, and the one that gets closest gets the point. I think that's more fair instead of no, it's another blah blah like I usually do. So if you get the closest, and who's written it, the text and the melody, I think this will be very difficult if you're not very yeah, but it's just an extra point, right? So the name of the song is an easy one, I'm sure, but I'm gonna sing it in Norwegian. Glade jul, hellige jul, engler daler ned i skjul. Hit de flyver med paradis grønt, hvor de ser hva for Gud skjønt. Lønnlig blant oss de går, lønnlig iblant oss de går. Yeah, let's see who said Silent Night first. Kitty! Killane! Yes, you get 1 point for that. Silent Night is correct. 54. What do you mean by 54? Like it's written in the year 54? Like, I guess that is what you're saying. It's not. I will definitely. 1954. Okay. You're gonna get. I think you're gonna get a point for it being from Austria. I think maybe that is correct. I think I've heard that. It doesn't say here, but I think so. So I'm very, very gift. I'm in a giving mode today. Gonna give out everything. And I'm gonna give Rosie 1897. You're the closest of those who have said anything. It was 1818. And of course, who wrote it? I'm gonna just say the names now. The text was written by Joseph Mohr, Mohr, and the melody was from Franz Xaver Gruber. Yeah, so you know the points. 2 for Rosie, I think, and 1 for Kitty. Yeah. Okay, next one. How can I sing this? Oh yeah, it's also the title, the year, and the names of the lyric and the melodies, if you would know that. I do not know what country it is from. So yeah, let me just think how to do this. I'm gonna start just in there, in Swedish this time. Kind of Swedish. Fortfall här nere och hälsa glatt din frihet. O helga natt. Da-da-dam, da-da-dam-dam. O helga natt. Oh, da-da-da-dam. Yeah, let's see here. The first one to say "Oh Holy Night" is Rosie, so you get a point. It's not come all faithful. It was "Oh Holy Night," so Rosie got the point. We have just one person saying 1912, and then we have one saying 1930. Yeah, no more guesses for the year 1900. Anyone else wants to say a number? 3, 2, 1. Rosie, you're the closest with 1900, because it was 1847 actually, and the text was written by Placide Cappeau. Maybe it's French. Placide Cappeau. And the melody of Adolphe Adam. Adolphe Adam from 1847. Okay. Let me just see here. I'm just gonna start connecting this before I take the next one. One more stitch. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, the same. This doesn't have people written it. This is just a traditional. So it's just gonna be the title and the century. Actually, it's not a specific year. It's a century. So let me start somewhere in Norwegian. Kom tilbe ham Guds under, kom tilbe ham Guds under, kom tilbe ham Guds under, vår Herre Krist. Kom nå med lovsang, jordens kristen skare, og kom nå med lovsang til Betlehem. Bam, 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 bam. Kom tilbe ham Guds under, kom tilbe ham Guds under, vår Herre Krist. Yeah, now, Kitty. Now it was come, all ye faithful. Yeah. So 1 point goes to you, Kitty. And then let's see if we can have a century. If you can guess the century. Yeah, Kitty, 2 points to you. It is this. Yes, it is the. No, let me see. Yeah, the 1700s. The 1700s. 17th century. That is correct, right? No, the 17th century is 1600, right? So it's actually 1700s, and that would be the 18th century, because now we're in the 21st century. Oh, I'm oof. But I'm gonna give you the point anyways. Well, you can both get it. Rosie, you're correct. So yeah, Erin was reading my mind, so she wins. Very good. Yeah, Rosie got it. She was correct actually. That's true. That's true. Fair is gonna be fair. Fair. That's very good. That's the spirit, Kitty. Very nice. As if you lost a sweater or something. No, it's just 1 point of nothing. I mean, just for fun. This is just fun. Let me see what the next song will be. This is also the century. Or should I just say from I would want to have like if it was the 20th century, you would write 1900, right? So if you can write that like 1900 or 2000 or that would be easier for me when I'm gonna because I'm not American. And I'm gonna score you of whatnot. So this is also a century song. And it's the title and the century, and it's a traditional one, so no conductor, no author in particular. Okay, okay. Yeah, absolutely, Kitty. We love the friendship. So here it goes. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Yay! Kitty was the fastest. And let's see if you can say which year, well, century, I mean, which 100 year. I'm gonna count down from 5, giving the rest of you guys a possibility to write a century. 4, 3. Can you see I'm doing this in a rhythm with my sewing? 2, 1, and 0. Okay, we got a tie between Kitty and Erin. But you're far off because it was from the 1500s. The 1500s. Hello, Lori. We're just doing a quiz, so you are so welcome. We are having a special quiz today. It's a Christmas song quiz. It is about you guys finding the title and what year it's from, and if they have an author or composer or both. Who are their names? If you would know that, that's very difficult for most of them. But if you would know that, you get an extra point. Maybe get 5 extra points. As if that matters. So just come along. The next song, let's see. Okay. I have to think where to start. I don't want to form my own more than you would ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you, baby. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I don't want you for my own more than you would ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. I can do that. Yeah, of course, of course, of course. Let's see. Laurie says, remember to hit the like button. Thank you so much. And Erin says, all I want for Christmas is you. And you get a point. And Mariah Carey is correct. So Erin gets a point. In the 1900s, well, let's see. 1990s, yeah, but yeah, 1990s. Laurie gets a point because we said who is the closest. This time it wasn't the century. I mean, this was so close, so you should have at least a decade. So, Laurie, you were closer. It was 1994. And Carrie wrote it together with a person called Walter Afanasieff or something like that. So yeah, it's not my favorite song to sing. I mean, at least not a cappella. It's difficult. It's nice to listen to, and Mariah Carey, I cannot never sing like her, so I'll let her sing that song. She can have it for herself. But this next one, I really, really love. And this I can sing. I didn't care for it at first, but it has grown on me. Yeah, I think that is. It's kind of become one of the few icon Christmas songs from modern times. So yeah, and here comes another one. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. Once bitten, twice shy. You keep me but you still catch my eye. Tell me, baby, do you recognize me? Oh, it's been a minute, it doesn't surprise me. Fate from a lover, turn me apart. Ooh, and I find it give me again. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special, special. Yeah, okay. So, we can also have artist and who wrote it. It is, of course, Last Christmas. And Rosie said that. And Rosie's closest with a year. It was 1984, actually. And then, who was the artist? What was that group called? And who wrote it? Because one of the two members of that group wrote it. So you could get points for that as well. But I guess Wham, yes. I guess it wasn't as popular in America because they're English. Laurie says, you can ask my husband. I'm absolutely terrible at music trivia. Oh, yeah. That's a pity. George Michael. Yay, Kitty, an American. Woo woo. It's great that the American knew one of the answers. It's George Michael who wrote it, and he was the singer of that group. He died in 2009. No, not sure, but like 15 years ago or something like that. It's very Oh, it is very popular there. Just suck at music trivia. Yeah, this song is so beautiful, but maybe you're not so familiar with Wham as the group, just that song. Like they have so many beautiful songs, but maybe it's just that Christmas song that's playing always at Christmas. And I'm going to give you an extra point if anybody knows the origin. I mean, they were from England, those two. But George Michael, where was his parents from? Which country? Which European country were they from? And Laurie says, I loved Wham when I was in high school. Okay, so you know. It's not Belgium. It's a bit more southern. If you remember his appearance, he's not like a blue-eyed blonde guy. Well, he was blonde, but that wasn't his color, was it? I don't think so. Greece, yeah, Laurie. He was from Greece. They were from Greece. So he actually had a Greek name at first. That's fine, Kitty. We don't have to know everything. Let's see. Next question. Next song. Here we want Canada. Oh, Spain. Is this Rosie? No, Greece. It was. We want the year or the decade, and we want, of course, the title. And if you know who wrote it, that's fantastic. Let me see where to start this one. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Ikke vær slem, når det blir mørkt må du skynde deg hjem. Julenissen kommer i kveld. Da finner han ut hvor han skal dra, hvem som skal få det de gjerne vil ha. Julenissen kommer i kveld. Vær flittig og snill og ikke vær slem. Når det blir mørkt må du skynde deg hjem. Julenissen kommer i kveld. Julenissen kommer i kveld. Okay, let's see here. First, I'm going to read Laurie's comment. It randomly popped into my head what his original name was. My brain is weird like that. George Michael, you mean? Oh, yeah. I thought you meant the Greek name. And I'm just, what? Santa Claus is coming to town. Rosie gets the point for the title. And then we have the 50s, we have the 19s, and we have 1945. The closest is Erin, 1945, but it is 1934, actually. And the name of the composers? Yeah. It's the text and melody by Coates and Gillespie. Coates and Gillespie or something like that. Yeah, that's early. Absolutely. The next one, also the title and the year and the artist. I have never heard of this artist, but maybe some of you have. And who wrote it? Yeah. You can get points if you know any of those things. Let me see. I don't know the lyrics too well, but I'm going to sing it kind of in English. When you could rock the night away, la 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 na 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 na, bum ba na 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 na, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle na 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 na. I didn't want to sing the title, you know. Yeah, jingle bell, rock, jingle bell, snow and jingle bell run, dancing and snowing, da 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 da. That's the jingle bell rock. Correct. So Laurie got the point for the title. And the 1950s is correct, Lori. 1950s. It's 1957. Let's see if anybody. No, I don't think you know the artist. Maybe I'm gonna say it in just a sec. The artist is Bobby Helms, and it's written by Beale and Booth. Boothe. Yeah. Okay. The next one, also title, the year or the decade, and the artist maybe, and the music by who? Text and music. Let's see. I don't know this too well. That's all you get, I guess. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Laurie gets a point for the title. It's not Frank Sinatra. Maybe he sang it as well, but hasn't written it, nor he was not the original artist either. If he did, if that is, if he didn't change his name later. But what? And what? It's not Dean Martin either. But what year or decade would you think? I haven't heard of this artist actually. 1963. It's on the dot, on the spot. Correct, Kitty. Fantastic. Whoa. I'm impressed. Or it was just luck. Very good. You got the point. Anyways. And the artist was Andy Williams. Oh, it was the year you were born. Oh, so that's why you remembered it, I guess. And it's written by Paula and Weil. Paula and Y wrote it. It's Kitty's birthday birthday song. Yeah. It's the most wonderful time of the year. La 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 la. Okay, the next one is also title and the year or decade, and the artist, and the lyrics and the melody, if you know that. Laurie has heard of Andy Williams. Oh, your birthday was Tuesday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Kitty. Happy birthday, Kitty. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So that was the second. December 2nd. Actually, my sister had her birthday yesterday, and my brother had his birthday on Friday. So there's been a lot of birthdays in my family these days. And also, my mom's cousin had on Friday. So it's a. And also, my cousin had yesterday, the same as my sister. That's true. Well, let's see. Laura was a couple of days before you. Oh, you were, Laurie? You had your birthday the other day. Congratulations. Should we sing again? I'm going to sing you in Norwegian. It's long. Hurra for deg som fyller ditt år, ja, deg vil vi gratulere. Høy, alle i ring omkring deg vi står og ser, nå vil vi marsjere. Hei, bukken ikke nei, snu oss omkring, danse for deg med hopp og sprett og spring. Ønsker deg av hjertet alle gode ting å si, men så, hva vil du mere? Gratulere. So happy birthday. Oh, come on. It was a week before. Yeah. The next song, let's see. It must be this one. Okay, the title, the year or decade, the artist, and who wrote it, if you know. Sagittarius season. Kitty and I have a whole lot in common. Oh, okay, you do, Lori. Cool. Cool. In the cool month. So let's see what I'm gonna sing now. You're welcome, Lori. You will get a feeling. Oh, sorry, that was so horrible. Birds are saying la 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 la, tick the birds of the run, da 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 da. Da 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 da. We will have a sentimental feeling when you're near. Birds and legs and da 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 deck the halls of the la 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 la, rocking around the Christmas tree and the Christmas spirit and every dancing and you are there in the new old-fashioned way. Yay! Okay, let's see who was first. It is Aaron, rocking around the Christmas tree. 1 point to you. And let's see. We have some years here. We've got 2 people writing a year. Let's see if there will be someone else. Counting down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Wow, Rosie, you're the closest. 1955. It was 1958. So you get the point. That was just by the end. I had to weave in this end. Great. And the artist was Brenda Lee, and it was written by Johnny Marks. The next one, I don't know that one. Oh. This is gonna be easy. No, it doesn't matter. Everyone is easy. The text, the year or decade, and the text and the music, who is it made by? It doesn't have an artist per se. Maybe this person is the artist. Blir han så kald på nesen at den viser som en glo... Nei. Regnflokken ertet Rudolf, sa han var en snodig fyr. Hold deg på avstand, Rudolf, husk at nesa kan ta fyr. Men en vakker julekveld kom nissefar og sa: Rudolf, du er rein for to, for din nese lyser jo. Og fra den dagen, Rudolf, julenissen sleden drar. Rudolf og reindeer, lyser vei for nissefar. Yay! Rudolf the red-nosed reindeer. Red-board reindeer. Yeah, red-nosed reindeer. I know you just missed some. I guess it's an auto-correcting or something. So, Kitty, you were the fastest. Yeah, you even corrected yourself. Yeah. And let's see, the year 1948. Oh, you're gonna get it because it's 1949. Fantastic, Kitty. So 2 points to you. And then it was written by one person that we just mentioned in that last song. Can you remember what name we had for the composer there? It's the same composer, actually. If anyone listened to what I had to say, you should remember Santa. Well, it was the same composer for Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Da, bum, bum, ba, bum. Da-ba-dee-da-da-da-da-da. It was Johnny Marks. Johnny Marks. Annie. It was not Annie. Oh, this one. I'm gonna sing it from the beginning actually. What's the name, which year, and the artist? And of course, who wrote it, if you know that. I know this. I knew this. Laura says, I don't retain auditory information. Yeah, me neither. I'm terrible. I need to read it at least. I listen also, but just listening, I cannot. I can internalize it, but I can't produce it after. Not like that. I'm so with you. I don't blame you. Oh, not at all. Okay. The next one. It's Christmas time. No need to be afraid. It's Christmas time. Da, la, na, 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 na. And the world around. Na, na. Da, la, 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 na, na. Da, 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 da. It's Christmas time. But say a prayer. Oh, it was too high. Pray for another one. Na 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 na. There's the world outside my window. Na 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 na. And the nights na 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 na. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? I chose the wrong tune. I mean, the wrong. Do they know it's Christmas time at all? Well, I'm gonna inform you about this song. I'm just gonna sing a song. It's completely not a Christmas song, but this is a huge hint for what song this is and why and whatever and whatnot and who and everything. Do they know it's Christmas? Kitty Lane, that's correct. It is not 2018, but listen now. There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest free gift of all. Yes, it's We Are the World. And what? USA for Africa? Yeah, that's the hint. But this song was Do They Know It's Christmas Time at All? 1982 is very, very close. It's 1984. And why on earth did I sing We Are the World as a hint for this song? Does anybody know the meaning about that? Behind that? I need a hook. Oh, you wrote 1985? Oh, you did? What? 1985? Where? It hasn't come through to me. Oh, yeah. Sorry. This was the conglomerate of all the artists to raise money like in 1985. You are correct, Laurie. Sorry, I saw that. I didn't see it. Yes. So, very good. Actually, you have explained everything now. So I guess the the hint wasn't, you didn't even need the hint because you explained it. It was the English, or one person in particular from England, who started that thing, watching children in Ethiopia starving and suffering so badly that he wanted to collect money for this um, draft. It was they didn't have water and food, and yeah, the harvest, nothing, because of the, what do you call it when it's, is it a draft? It's not Paul McCartney who wrote it. Michael Jackson wrote partly the US, the American one with Lionel Richie. It's actually a person who wasn't very famous. He was from the group Boomtown Rats. The person who saw this on TV and wanted to help, and he wanted to get all the musicians together to do this, right? And that was in 1984. And his name is Bob Geldof from Boomtown Rats. They don't have many songs that I know, but one of their songs is "I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays." Him and many more. So Bob Geldof started that, and he was writing that song together with Midge Ure. I think he was from Simple Minds, the group Simple Minds. And the artist's name was Band Aid. Band Aid. Band Aid. And yes, it was Do They Know It's Christmas. You've heard of him, Bob Geldof, yeah. Mm. He's tall and slim and has this curly hair, kind of wild hair. Yeah. So they did a good mission, a good deed there, and collected a lot of money. But the most famous song from that period, of course, is USA for Africa. I mean, We Are the World. That is so gorgeous. So that's much nicer, and it's, I think. But Do They Know It's Christmas? A good Christmas song? Yeah. But it's just for Christmas, right? While We Are the World, you can play it all year round. Also, I was going to say one more thing about that. Back then, everyone was tall and slim with both. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right, Kitty. But he had, yeah, okay, they all had wild hair, yeah. What was I going to say? They collected a lot of money. They wrote it. Oh yeah. Also, it was that concert that they did at Wembley Stadium in England was shown in every country. I mean, all over the world, kind of. And also in the USA and in Norway, in all of the countries, I think there were similar concerts. In Norway, I know at least that they also, two groups, one from Stavanger, a city in Norway. They made a song. I love that song more than I love the official Norwegian one. But yeah, at the concert, every famous artist, of course, entered for free for this cause, like Paul McCartney, for example, and others. But I think that not you two, Queen, Freddie Mercury, they got really, really famous from that performance there when they sang all from Bohemian Rhapsody to We Will Rock You, and Freddie Mercury walking down with his half microphone thing and playing with the audience. Oh, it's something that everybody knows about. So they got really famous after that. They were pretty famous before, I guess, in England, maybe in some other countries, but that made them really, really popular. Yeah, just some additional information. uh, Rosa says, and shoulder pull. Oh yeah, shoulder bolsters. That's right. I don't know why we did that, huh? Kind of crazy. All of the cardigans or blazers and stuff had shoulder pads. And the hair was high and with a lot of spray, and yeah. And everything was pastel, like these earrings that were plastic pastel, like green, um, or pink, light pink or uh, pastel green. Hi, Lou. Hello. Welcome. I've actually been talking about you today. Well, maybe not so much about you, but your package. I still have it in the back of my mind, but I'm gonna have it on top of my shelf until I get a way to get it to you. I almost could send it to you by some friends from Canada that came here, and then I got the idea that this summer, when I probably will see some of my American friends in Norway, I can ask them to bring it to the USA and ship it from there or send it there from a post office. We will see. No, but I know you say don't worry, but I want to try, at least try to keep my promise. I won't promise it, but I'm going to try. Maybe I shouldn't have said it. Maybe I should just have let it go, and then if I could this summer, I'll just send it. I say too much. I said too much already. Rosie says, and I bought a crinkle shirt and my mother ironed it flat. A crinkle shirt? Is that like a... And Kitty says that her grandmother ironed hers. I guess that means that they got destroyed. Like me, when I was knitting a hat 10 years ago or so, and it was acrylic yarn, and I've kind of learned that I should iron my things when I knitted them, so I did. And it was very flat. It was not good at all. It got destroyed. Couldn't use it. It felt awful. I think that was the last song, actually, because the last song I don't even know, so I couldn't sing it. But that was fun. A little bit of fun to have a little we have been singing, Lou. I was singing some Christmas songs, and you guys were going to guess who's the artist, what's the title, what year was it from, these things, you know. So it was kind of fun. Maybe I can come up with a Christmas themed quiz next time. Maybe next Sunday. Like questions from Christmas. And Christmas from all the world. Yeah, that would be awesome, I think. Would you like that? Christmas themed quiz with questions from the whole world. What's this? It's too open. Oh, yeah. Is that a good idea, or is it just silly? What do you think? And Lou asking Rosie how she's doing today. Good idea, says Rosie. Okay, then I will try to remember that. Next Sunday, The quiz will be about Christmas from the whole world. And Erin says, I like all the quizzes because you learn new things. Great. That's settled then. Why is it like this? What's this? Is it under the sleeve? Well, I don't know. Don't know. Don't know, don't know, don't know. And this here. Does that have a hole as well? So here. Oh, that seems okay. Okay, there. Could need some band-aid of some sort in form of a thread. And Rosie says, I'm all right, thanks. And how are you, Lou? Let's see. Can I be closing this gap here without making too much of a mess? Hope I can. No! What am I doing? It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Lou says, doing well. Thank you for asking. I had the sniffles today. Sniffles? Like, is that sniffles? I have the sinus thing going on, but I'm doing well. How is everybody else doing today? I think that I'm kind of, maybe it's kind of awake. Maybe it's because I slept. I slept from 12 o'clock until 8 o'clock, just going to the bathroom at 4. So pretty good, actually, for once. I didn't even fall asleep when I drove home from the ranch. Isn't this beautiful? Shall I say that again? No, I don't think. Well, I had this. I had made a sweater for a little girl in Belgium, and they sent me a picture, and they said, "Look, she's wearing it now. It's so beautiful." And I'm just, "Oh, okay, but it's with the wrong side out." What? And they had to turn it. No, this sweater is done as well. Now I have 2 more sweaters for the market on Tuesday. I'm a trendsetter, yeah, with this, right? Ooh, that would be awesome, huh? There we go. An 8 to 10 year old sweater. Well, this is just a couple of months old, but you know what I mean. The person wearing it, an 8 to 10-year-old. Thank you, Erin. Yeah, I think it's pretty. So this is what we did today, and the other one. Oh, I didn't make the whole sweater, but I wove in the ends, and also this I wove in the ends. So we have these 2. Oh, I love this so much. I love the red. Red, red wine. Stay close to me. And Rosie says, the inside out hype will come. Kitty says, I actually took a real nasty fall last night. Oh, nothing broken. Whew, but I'm pretty banged up. Oh, no. Still blessed to be here. Really? Oh, was it in your house or outdoors? That's too bad. I mean, but it's very good that you're here with us. So is it like all the body, or is it your arm, or what's hurting in your bedroom? Ooh. Did you hit like your head on something on the table or something? I guess twist keeps kind of still. I should have a red one myself, but I may have a blue after that Christmas market on Tuesday. If I don't sell the blue, the lighter blue that I have made, then I will keep it to myself. I'm gonna price it 80 euros. And this one I'm gonna price it 70 since it's a medium, and the other one is an extra small, extra large. This one I'm gonna price at 60 since it's smaller. Hopefully, maybe I should price it at 58. Then they think that it's 50. And then this would be 67 or something. And then mine, the blue big one, would be 78. I don't know. We'll see. Also then, what I can show you again now in the end before we leave, that I have made some more, I've prepared some more plushies. This is going to be this headless Santa. It's going to walk around like this. And the quiz will be, where is Santa's head? Who can find Santa's head? It's hidden somewhere near you. And Kitty says, caught myself with a whole left side and the sleigh part of the foot of the bed. Ooh, yeah. My left shoulder looks like I'm flexing my muscle. So it may have it been dislocated, you think? And Lou says, sorry, I'm so late. What do you mean? You were here earlier, but... And Rosie said, Santa is so stressed he's lost his head. Yes, he's got too much to do. Too many parcels to give out. Too many lists to read. And we have a brainless gingerbread man. He's going to be stuffed, of course. And another one, which is going to be stuffed, the arms first, then I can sew them on and then make the head. And yeah, stuff it. So I've got some other things to do. But that will be later, I think, because I have some work for my schoolwork to do as well. So I should be doing that now. And is it your shoulder that is super swollen? Yeah. I remember falling like 3 years ago, and I fell onto my shoulder. Fell just right down, straight down. And my shoulder was so bad, I couldn't lift it. I had to lift it, use my other arm to lift it, hand to lift it. And in the shower, I had to just put it up on the wall like that, let it stay, so I could, shower. I hope you get better very soon, Kitty, that it doesn't hurt too badly for long. So you can have a wonderful Advent time and Christmas when that comes around. I think that I will go off now, but thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And I'll be going live again on Thursday, as usual. Maybe I'll just pop up someday, but I don't think it will be Monday or Tuesday. Maybe it will be Wednesday. I don't know, but I don't think so. At least Tuesday will be very busy because then I have the market. I'm so excited. I'm really, really looking forward to it. But I know it's going to be stressful, bringing everything and preparing it, bringing it, doing it, and going home. But maybe when I go home, then I'm just poof. Maybe I'll just go live just to tell everybody how it went. Maybe I do that. We'll see. Anyways, if not, it will be Thursday at 10 o'clock European time, which is 4 o'clock in the afternoon US Eastern and 3 o'clock in the afternoon US Central. So that being said, hope you have a good day and evening where you are, says Erin, and I agree. And Rosie also, have a happy week, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Love you all. Thank you. So I appreciate you all. Thank you and goodbye.